That's why I don't read the news. Who needs the news?
Right,
this is my news.
You know, for the last hour, I forgot a plane crash in the Ukraine.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not thinking of any of that shit.
Oh.
You're right.
I mean, who cares?
Right.
Now, this happened on a Friday. This drives me bananas. Monday, 9 in the morning. We're sober. We haven't hit the bottle yet. Bing! My only concern is what if Medicaid turns mom down for coverage when they see her money is missing? Do you know? That's all I'm worried about. So I was going to let it go, and I couldn't help myself. I waited till about 5 o'clock in the afternoon. I went, I'm a grown man. I have an accountant. I have morals. I have nothing to hide from Medicare. There's no money, quote, missing. So no need to, quote, worry. And thank you for concern. When I need your help, I'll ask. You made accusations. I think I'm spending money in a foul. You think I'm spending money in a foul way? In a foul way? That's concern, and it's a shame. And that's how I ended it.
You're right. You're 100% right. Why do you need our advice?
I want to see if callers are like, I've ever dealt with this.
The callers are all like, you're describing my family. A lot of people relating to this.
And then they'll talk to her, it's your family, you got to go back. I'm like, Dad, no. I don't even, when I see her, I never thought I'd say this. I get a feeling in my stomach and I feel gross. And I don't know if I want an apology. Like, that's not, Monday comes. My only concern, you're not concerned.
I think you got to work it out right here on our show.
Just because someone is family doesn't mean that they can't suck. Like, just because people,
of course.
Family are people you don't choose.
Sucks.
Of course.
Yeah. And they know you make good money, and especially if she works as an assistant. So to you, money should be something that doesn't, like, they should be concerned with the inheritance because you have your own. That's probably how they look at the money.
Right. Even though I'm dishing out. And then my part of it is to go, I want to go, well, let me ask you something. If Jim Breuer didn't exist, you guys would have nothing because they'd both be in homes, and that money would have been long gone by now. So, either way, you don't got squat.
But the good news, the one sister could write for somebody else.
She can write. She'd be a good writer.
Okay.
She'd be a really good writer.
All right.
But that's probably...
She's got a big heart. I'll give her that.
All right.
She's a mess. She's an overall mess.
But she means well.
She's got a good heart. She means well.
There you go.
This one,
the other
I don't
one,
know,
not
man.
so much.
I used to think it was, I'm starting to think sneaky, conniving.
You were pretty close to the other one.
Manipulated.
In the old days, I felt like you guys were really close. You and the other sister.
Well, now, I don't know. Now I'm looking back and I'm reflecting. I'm like,
And you're wondering a little bit.
I wonder. There's a couple moves there. It's very shady.
They see that money you make. They see, wow, he's just doing an hour of material making it. Like, to them, it's like,
jealousy.
A lot of it. It's got to be for someone, a sibling that close, to know what they make on a daily basis.
And she saw all my money.
Yeah, so she's looking at it like, why are we paying for mom? Why mom's money should go to us, and you make so much, you should just be taking care of her. That's probably the underlying thought.
Right, probably.
Yeah, why should we pay?
It's not how it goes.
Yeah.
But you're wiping their ass and doing all this day-to-day stuff. That's like living in hell.
Right.
And you got both of them in your house while you have your own family.
Yeah, get out of my face. Get out of my face. You go enjoy your wine on your back deck and talk about me and my family.
Right. And it's almost like you don't need to do that to get your mom's money, because the time you spend with your parents, you could go out and do X amount of gigs and make the money that you'd be...
Exactly. And neither one of them hang out with my mother or father.
They don't even come over and give you an hour or two relief.
Never.
So they shouldn't.
Ever.
So they shouldn't have a voice in this.
Yeah.
Whatsoever.
Exactly. You know, once in a while, my sister would be like, I'm going to take mom out to lunch, and then complain about the bill for the next 9 months.
Where are their dads? Are both of their dads dead?
Goners.
Okay. Was either one of them in World War II who died? Oh.
No.
It's Patty on Long Island. I give Breuer props. Did this with her mother and had all the same crap. Rich in New York. Sounds like you're describing my family. Lady Trucker in Ohio. They need to be declared as adults in danger so you have legal control of them. Jay in Connecticut. My brother was just fishing for his piece after our father passed.
Yeah, that's what happened. It's messed up, man.
You're describing a lot of families right now.
Family dynamics are so fucking weird, and you can't get away from them.
But it's not until there's money involved and all that, and then that's the shallow.
Money.
It's really sad. It's shallow. It's disturbing, but I've learned a lot. I really it's the first time that I felt where I can. My whole life, I felt so connected with all my family, and this is the first time in life where, like, you know what, I could disconnect and just go just take my little crew, hop on out of here, and we'll be just fine because I got a lot of leeches here.
Do they have spouses? Do they have spouses and kids?
Who?
Your
sisters.
They do, and I'm very close to them. But you know, them I'd go, whatever. They do. I'm close with them.
Well, that makes
I'm very close with them. But, like, we're talking about holidays when I see them. Well, I can live anywhere if I'm going to see you on the holidays.
That makes it a little more complicated when you're really close to the kids, though.
Yeah,
right?
but I'm on the phone more than I see them.
Right.
So it's not going to change where I live.
This is typical Long Island family stuff. I don't know, man.
All my Long Island came out to there. I think it's all over. They're all from Long Island. I moved there, and now both sisters, mother, father, in-laws, everyone's there.
Everyone moved closer to you.
Everyone's there.
Right.
And I'm not saying it's because of me.
Right.
But they're all there now.
I don't know how you deal with having both parents in the house that are at the end of their lives. That's got to be just unbelievable. Do you have time to relax ever?
Oh, yeah.
In your own house?
I do. Listen, that nurse takes care of my dad. It's not like I'm sitting there holding his hand 24 hours. Trust me, she takes him a lot now. He sleeps over a house. She's a guy. He definitely has lived a lot longer because of her. If he was at my house, he'd be gone by now. And then my mom, she's in assisted living, so
yeah, she's back out of the house.
Yeah, she can't be in the house. It's impossible. We can't take.
Because she's gonna do something that's gonna fuck up, like start a fire or do something.
Yes,
you just can't have it.
No.
Like on Golden Pond, when fucking Henry Fonda was trying to get a fire started.
Yes.
And he started it, and they threw the fish on the thing.
Right.
You know, it's like...
Yes, but that's where she's at. We started hiding scissors, and... Because she'd open a... We'd start noticing, like, where's all our plates? She would throw the plates out. We'd find food in the closet. Like, why is there food in the closet? She'd just open and takes the garbage.
Right.
She'd walk into closet looking for the bathroom. I saw her one day. She's in the bathroom and she's messing with the knobs for the water, the faucet knobs. And I go, Mom, what are you doing? She's like, I'm not stupid. I know where the kids hide my lipstick. She goes, they hide them inside the knobs. Oh, wow, I want some of that. Do you
think they dream and then wake up and like that little baby bull, they just think that the dream is real?
Oh, you just reminded me. Yeah, I think so. If we want, we can listen to some of this.
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's take a break.
Yeah, let's take a break.
I'll tinkle and have my little protein bar.
And I'll find it. Let me look for it.
Brewer's got conversations with his mom, so we're going to do that after the break.
Absolutely
and Jim Norton's Vice, not Advice, Vice show is starting tomorrow on Vice.com.
Tomorrow, yes, but let's be honest. Any interview I do is going to pale in comparison.
No kidding.
With how fascinating this is. This is I could,
yes, because everyone goes through it.
If I knew this about you beforehand, I couldn't pull this out of a person. This is just amazing.
And he has all the details.
Well, listen, I don't mind. To me, life is life. Why do we hide all the bullshit? Why do we hide all these privacy? This is real life. This is real life. I'd rather everyone know, and then there's a million people going, oh, Brewer's going through this too. We were the only ones.
How old are your daughters now?
15, 12, and 9.
We might have to talk about that as well. I don't know why we're killing you today, but it's
that's
fascinating.
Right. This is way better than $250 an hour, which I'm doing now, so it's better.
JimBreuer.com for all his tour days. He's going to be all over the place, so go there to find out if he's coming close to you.
And now, back to the show. Aren't you glad you didn't drive off that bridge?
Jim Breuer just killing it today.
That's right.
I went to the bathroom during the break, and all of a sudden I just got so mad for Breuer. I was fucking grabbing my dick and shaking it really hard because I'm like,
and then I got happy. This is so fun to stand next to him. Open, he's angry.
I go because I'm thinking to myself, all the guy wanted was 1 week with his own family in Florida to get away from this, what seems like a nightmare in your house.
4 days.
One lousy fucking week is all you ask from your sister.
4 days, $1,600. $1,600, 4 days.
$1,600.
Two of the days taken care of by someone else.
We got to call your sister. She owes you money. Let's get the money from your sister. Not the $80 either. She owes you a good solid $400 or $500.
I'm not going to take money from her. It's long gone. You know where it's at? It's at my other sister's house, and they partied all their balls off.
In a box of wine?
That's right.
A few boxes of wine?
It's already peed and shit out 400 times already between the two of them. So,
you want to do a little news now, or you want to continue down this
let's talk about
the Kardashians.
Iran.
How about the Kardashians?
Oh, they're my favorite. I'm so inspired by all that talk.
What they're doing for us now. Breuer went through his phone and he found a conversation with his mom, and just the notes you've been taking about this conversation, are amazing. And they're just putting it on a CD so everyone could hear it a little better instead of play it through your phone. So it should be here in just a few minutes. There's the FBI involved and all sorts.
Wait, it's already been put on a CD?
Yeah, they're putting it on a CD right now.
How did they get the audio?
Jimmy mailed it.
I emailed it. And you know what's great, too?
Emailed it to
This
Sam,
is really good, too. See, now.
Burning it to a
one
disc.
sister. This is how I caught my other sister in a bunch of lies, because she's all about, like, I don't talk to anyone about it. So my one sister was totally neutral. She's like, the one that watched my mom. She's like, I don't know what's going on.
That's the one from Florida that doesn't.
I don't know what's going on between you and Dora, but I really, I have no clue. I just know something's up. And like, you're in her backyard drinking wine every day and you don't know nothing. Can I please get the dun, 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 dun? Right. You're so full of it. Dun, 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 dun. So one day I throw out the fishing pole. I'm like, listen, I'm going to go see Mom for a little bit. I know it's 9 o'clock. I'm like, I'll totally come with you. Great. As I pull my long beard. Now I'm in the car and I'm like, so, what, I don't know if you know what's going on. She's like, and I recorded the whole conversation.
Jesus, Jim.
Now that I know I can record conversations, oh boy, I'm having a field day in life.
Jesus, did you date Donald Sterling?
Hey, he knows about Donald Sterling. That's good.
And as it went from I don't know anything to okay, she did bring it up. Okay, well I really have no. All right, so she did show me the bank statement. And I was a little shocked of how much money was in there. I don't know. We never really discussed. All right, maybe there was a couple of us. So it's like, just the whole situation. Like, why didn't you just call me? Why don't you just call me up? Go, can you just explain to me what's going on with the whole? Absolutely. Let's talk about this. Yeah, let me explain everything again, even though you had wine and don't remember anything and you're delusional. But let's explain it again. Here's the situation. I spent this much money over the last couple of years because Mom claimed she had no money, but she was hiding it. So now that I found it, we're going to liquidate everything. We're going to pay for Mom. We're going to pay for Dad. And in the meantime, maybe reimburse a little Jimsy money, which I'm full allowed to do. And when that's done, if there's some money left, then we'll disperse it. But, I wouldn't count on it. We'll just call it that. And discussion over, or would you like to debate?
They're just mad because they're not going to get that money. They're trying to find fault with you because they're mad because they know they're not going to get the money that they feel entitled to.
They had that money spent already. And
they already have that spent, just like the $1,400 watching my mom. It was already spent. It was spent before I left.
And now they're starting to realize, shit, we're not getting anything in the end.
Yeah, so now my sister.
Too much sense.
Wait, do you think they knew about the hidden money? Or the one?
Absolutely, 100% yes, and I'll tell you why. Now, my mom, as delusional as she is, before she went in Wackyville, said, I shouldn't have gave Doreen that money. I said, what are you talking about? She goes, now my mom flew to Florida because one of her cousins was going down the tube. and she milked his inheritance the last second. And they were all the vultures were flying down there. And she goes, he left some cash, and Doreen started crying, saying, I can't afford the house, and if we just had a little more, but she's like, and I gave her like thousands and thousands of dollars to help her buy the house. But, I thought it was the right thing. I said, it is the right thing. That was a cool thing to do.
Yeah.
But that's something she'll never fit. That never happened. Or what? Like, yeah, sure. Sure. Go. Plop, plop. Fizz, fizz. Oh, what a relief wine is.
It's early. It's early in the morning when it starts.
Kicking track 4 of Guns N' Roses' Appetite for Destruction. Flowing like a freight train, flying like an aeroplane. Well, I'm a West Coast strutting, one wine drinking, I'm a little bad little man. I'm taking money that don't belong to me, 'cause tonight I'll be talking about my brother.
Why isn't he playing Night Train?
Taking money from my mother.
E-Rock, let's do this. Come on.
I didn't want to interrupt.
Interrupt, he'll sing right along with it.
I would prefer the $9 bottle. It's funny. Once in a while, I would spot check her.
Yeah.
And I would go over her house, and she would quick panic at like 9:30 in the morning. She'd take her she'd think I'm not watching. She'd take her wine glass and she'd put it in the sink as if it was there from last night.
Right.
Like, do you not think I don't smell it on your breath? Like, you're delusional.
Does her drinking bother you? Does it bother you?
It does not bother me. It bothered me knowing she was taking my phone calls and making business calls while she was having wine.
Half in the bag.
And she also, once in a while, we would have a conversation, and then she'd swear, no, that's not what the conversation was.
Right.
That would piss me off.
Gotcha.
Because I also knew it was the wine.
How did you find out about the money?
She told me, then my mom told me, and then when my mom was like, listen, you should start taking this and look into this IRA. And then I started looking into it, and I was like, oh my God.
Oh.
I said, Mom, I'd like to use this to start paying all the checks, because you made it seem like there's nothing left to pay for Dad. And so now paying for you and Dad, yeah, let's use this. And my mom was totally like, listen, just take it. When I die, you get everything. She said that 500 times all the way leading up. When I die, you get everything. Everyone's fine. You get everything. If there's a little something left for the Troy boys, I'd like to take care of them. So that's no problem at all.
So it's a healthy number that you found.
Yeah.
Wow.
Not a crazy, enough to,
healthy.
If my parents live for 2 years, I'll be able to write those checks.
I just want to hear Night Train now, E-Rock. It's such a great song. There you go.
Where's the bottle that's unopened? Let me get my glass. Let me get some ice.
Ice.
Oh, hi, Chardonnay. Let's take a look at Mommy's account. I don't trust my brother. You know how many bottles of wine I can have with this IRA account? And all the guilt that I have inside I'll never admit to? Oh, this could pay off a lot of that. Quiet, you damn rooster! I'm up! Let me text him and pretend it's all better now before I gulp into this.
That's irritating.
Oh, man. Your life is exhausting.
It's entertaining.
It is entertaining.
It is entertaining.
That's true. Where's the
Good
conversation?
Lord,
Where's the audio?
for 2 hours?
Yeah. I told Jimmy this is what you do too. He knows, obviously. When you get into a groove and you start telling your stories, the best thing you can do is just get the fuck out of your way. It's amazing.
So all right, we're gonna listen to this.
Yes, but
this is all right. So listen to this. All right.
We just don't have a copy of it yet.
Oh, you don't?
No, I don't know why.
Who's running? Sam's probably doing something.
Yeah. I think they're boosting the audio, making it sound all nice, nice and pretty for everybody. But it's going to be a conversation between Breuer and his mom, who's obviously losing it a bit.
It's so great because at one point she said she doesn't trust.
It's burning right now. Okay.
She said she doesn't trust my sister.
Really?
And there's one point where she calls my sister Big Mouth. It's really funny. She goes, I'm not against this. I want Jim's natural reaction.
God, but I love this. This is so personal.
The conversation that you're first going to hear is when my mom went to Florida. She put in a loony bin. They find out she's got a urinary tract infection. So she got another urinary tract, which explains some of her nuttiness. Now, I know she wasn't cleaned while I was away. You have to clean them. You have to. Because they're incapable of cleaning themselves the correct way. And again, not my sister's fault. She's not prepped for that. She's not a nurse. It's fine. I have no bad feelings whatsoever for that one. So when I got her out, and now she's in assisted living. So I get this. We move her into assisted living. The first day, she's completely bonkers. I wish I got all that on tape, because as soon as I walked in, she went, "Oh, Jimmy, you just missed the parade. We won the war. We won the war. Drinks for everyone. These son of a bitches, if you don't salute the flag, get the hell out."
Wow.
But awesome. Let me paint the scene next to her. It's literally like 9 elderly women in a comatose, like their heads are cocked over into their chest. No one's coherent. She's in a full-blown, everyone's a vegetable sitting next to them. It's just like Afghans and mothballs and passed out people. And my mom's going, "This is my friend Betty. She's Irish." And Betty's, her eyes are in the back of her head. Totally incoherent of the situation. So that's how I went, okay, yeah, this is a step up.
I just went through that. I went and saw my mom, same thing. No one's alive in those places.
No one's alive.
You just hear screaming from other rooms.
Yes.
I'm like, oh my God.
This is funny too. There's one woman that moves around. When I walked in, she looks like she's numb. She just has a dead stare, and she's got long, stringy, greasy hair. And I just kind of see her sitting there, and she's got big, crazy glasses, make her eyes look nuts. And all of a sudden, I'm talking to my mom. She's telling me about the war, and this one's Irish, and this and that, and she's out left field, right field, and all of a sudden, the Jamaican woman's going, Nancy, no, dear, where you going? No, sit down. Look, come here. And Nancy's going, so I'm watching this woman take this Nancy lady, and Nancy's she's looking at the Jamaican woman, and she's making faces, and she sits her down. She's really nice, or sits her down, and she goes, "Just stay here, girl, there's nowhere to be walking. Just stay right here." So now I'm talking to my mom. She's in left field again. And all of a sudden, it might be on this tape.
Okay.
It might be on his tape.
Which we got now.
You hear the Jamaican woman going, "Nancy, come on, that's the garbage." And Nancy's got a bag with garbage. She's like gnawing on a cup. "Oh dear, come on, now I gotta wash you now. I gotta wash Nancy." She's taking Nancy.
Oh no.
She's taking the garbage out of her mouth.
Fucking Nancy.
I'm not saying it's right, but you almost understand why they beat a few.
Of course,
because they're out of their minds with what they have to deal with.
They're out of their minds, and they're all being
right, and
they're all being accused. And
right,
my mom's like, "Someone took my fur coat." So the fur coat is on my house. I got everything at the house. Son of a bitch just came in here.
But they now have to take those complaints seriously, even though they're from out of nowhere.
Yeah, no, we know. And that's another thing. You can take advantage big time. Because no matter what they say, you just sit there and go, "Well, she's out there."
Just make the crazy.
Yeah. Right. Whatever. Oh, she told me a couple times, she went, the one nurse, she's so rough to me. This is what she said. She goes, I had a hard time getting out of bed. So she punched me. Well, she punched you? Punched me right on the side of my head and my jaw, and I could barely move my... Why? And she's trying to move her neck. It hurts to do this. So for a split second...
You want to kick someone's ass.
Yeah, I'm like, maybe she did give me a little whack. And I'm looking at my mom's face. I'm like, all right, hold on a second. You're 88, you weigh 90 pounds. Right. If a big Jamaican woman punched you, you'd still be laid out. Right. And you'd be drooling right now. And you have a big black and blue welt in the back of your ear. If I stub my toe, that thing's black for a week. This woman wound up and punched you in your head while you're sleeping.
Right.
Doris, get out of bed, you bitch. All you have
to do is touch an old person and they'll bruise instantly. So.
And I did see in my own two eyes the first night we were there was a woman helping my mom. She had to go to the bathroom and she got her off the toilet, and then my mom had to walk her, and she went, oh, I gotta go to the toilet again. So she couldn't walk, so the lady got behind her. And Sue sat it down. She went, she pushed me! You fucking pushed me! And I went, easy. Easy. She did not push you, Mom. And the lady's going, sweetheart, I would never do it. You fucking pushed me! So, like, they're dealing with this. Mm-hmm. But at the same time, I saw, like, you can't listen to everything my mother says.
Well, you like taping stuff these days. You might want to keep a tape rolling around around your mom's room for the hell of it.
It's like The Exorcist.
It really is.
Yeah. We got the conversation. You want?
Okay, let's start now.
This is an 8-minute phone call Jimmy had with
No. It's me sitting with her.
Oh, sorry.
I'm sitting with... Now, I walk into...
This is after she was locked up.
This is her second... Now she's in assisted living.
Okay.
So we moved from...
How many days after the parade?
Oh, this is the next day.
Next day after the parade that you missed.
Has Betty come around yet, or is Betty still kind of...
Betty's gone.
Betty's out.
I feel like I know all these people now.
No,
Betty's Irish.
This is the reality show you need, by the way. This is something I'd watch every night.
You're probably right.
Every night. How do we get this done? But people would think we're just awful people.
No, I don't think so. As long as you just keep it real and you talk about the issues that you're dealing with.
Put it on TLC or a channel that at least shows really harsh, like,
Let's start today.
But I don't want any message at the end.
Wait. Let's put it on your YouTube channel.
Yeah. Let's go.
I'll start it today. I'm taking my mom out tomorrow, but we need
You should film the whole thing. If you don't care, people would watch that shit.
I don't.
Because it's amazing, and a lot of people
I'm not doing anything right. You need to know. You should watch this. You should know all the struggles you're going to go. There's no courses on, listen, when you're older, you may lose a parent, be ready to lose a parent. That may not be concerned to you. However, you'll have vultures in the family, sometimes your own siblings, that because of the money, greed will take the best of them and their alcoholism and accuse you of doing things with the money because they're the ones that really want the inheritance to maybe dish off because maybe they live in a life of guilt.
Wow. And most young people don't realize that eventually you will wipe your parents' asses.
Or you get that phone call. Neither one is good. Or you just get the phone call. Hey, listen, you're an orphan. What? Yeah, accident, kid's out. That's your...
Right.
Eventually it happens.
All right, here we go. Here's the phone call with Breuer's mom.
I'm walking into the assisted living. This is the day after she had a parade and we won the war. And Betty's her new friend from Ireland.
Betty
Nancy.
rules.
And Nancy's my favorite.
How could she not be? She fucking eats garbage.
She eats garbage.
Nancy rules.
And Betty's Irish, you said, right?
Nancy.
Yeah, I have no clue, to be honest with you. I would have fucking known. I told you I was writing a film, and I have the ultimate role for Jimmy. Jimmy has to play one of the guys that works in these homes, and you're not really sure why he's there, why everyone loves him. And then in the movie, what I kept doing, one of the great callbacks was my mom lived in this place, and she suddenly became the happiest human being ever. And every time I would call her, Jimmy would be in the background, like fixing the microwave. Mm-hmm. Or helping her with the thing, but he helped. Matter of fact, when I first walked in, one of the first scene I wrote was when I first walked in the place, I was talking to Jimmy, and Jimmy's like, no, this is a fantastic place. I started with my mother here. And an old lady comes up behind Jimmy, starts kind of feeling him. And you're, sweetheart, we talked about this. We don't, no, and it's a little awkward, but you're like, oh, all right, old people are sexual.
Yeah, that could happen, right.
Right. And as time goes on, every once in a while, I call, and Jimmy's always in the room. She's like, he helps me to, and then not until later do you realize he's banging. Hey, these guys taking their money, he's banging everybody. It's freaking hilarious. It's hilarious.
A perfect role for you.
Yeah. Dude, I was like, you would destroy in this draw. And I wouldn't even write lyrics like, Jim, here's the scenario, blah, blah, blah. Let's go. Roll them.
How about Nancy's the only one I don't fuck, but you find out I do eat her ass.
So wrong. Can you write that into the script, you think, or?
It just went to a different rating, but I think it's still sellable.
I think TLC will pick it up. A Lifetime movie, baby. Jesus.
This week on TLC, right. What's going on in assisted living?
Betty's ass.
I always usually wait till about 2 days after she eats the garbage.
Yeah. You see us being interviewed. Nancy's just smiling. I'm eating Velements one after the
other. Let's get this phone call going. It's going to take a while.
Okay.
So it's the day after the parade.
Now,
and you walk in.
I haven't listened to this herd thing, but I'll explain to you. All right, here's the lunacy all around.
Right.
I walk in. My mom is sitting next to a whole bunch of people. They all sit around by a TV, so that's what you hear in the background. And she's not up in her room. And she's like, oh, God, sit down. Okay, so this is where she first starts telling me sort of like, this is an FBI job. Okay, so this is what you first hear. Okay, let me hear this.
While no one knows what's going on, I can tape them, right. And I can help you and give you the tapes.
I got you. Okay.
All right, now stop for a second.
I got you. I got you.
Because she's crazy paranoid, and I'm trying to, because I know she's going to be here for a while.
Right.
So she's pointing to a couple of the nurses going, that one you got to look out for. And she told me that the walls can hear you.
Right.
So right after she started saying that, I went, listen, everyone in here, I hired. I hired everyone in here to look after you.
Nice.
And I said, and I'm taping everything so we can use this information in case anything happens to you. So this is where the conversation picks up.
So sometimes you feed into a little bit of craziness just to kind of make them relax.
Yes, because she'll start, I don't want her, she'll point to like a black woman, and I don't know if it's because she's black or just in general. She's like, that one, you really got to look after for. Meanwhile, she's the sweetest one there. But I don't want her, like, I'm sure they deal with it all the time, but I don't want that, because she might get a little kick or a little extra finger off the yo-yo. You know what I mean?
You the tapes.
I got you. Okay. But we have to know somebody in the FBI, and they have to be real and quiet and know who you are.
They'll know who we are.
Yeah, probably.
They'll figure it out. Don't you think?
I hope so. I don't trust Surian too much. Not now.
Why not?
That's your sister.
That's my sister, who right now I don't trust. Just saying. Even my mom's lunacy, she's already onto something. This is before the accusations.
This is amazing.
I'm just saying. I know she's out left field, but this is funny too. And then she says something about my other poor sister. We got
Surian too much. Not now.
Why not?
Because I told her and Patty that I had planned to escape that night. That you gave me the tickets to the show.
Yes.
And that's the night they got me.
Oh, shit.
They got her.
Yeah. So I don't know for sure whether they just told somebody or somebody told them, but that's how they found out. They said they found out from Patty in a fit of temper, and I forget who said it.
Huh.
So I can't blame, I can't blame. But Patty is such a big mouth. Oh, God.
I think she means well, though.
Oh, yeah, she means well. Kill mommy. Don't kill don't kill the young ones. Thanks a lot. Comes mommy down by the bull.
Stop right here.
Okay. I hear the Jamaican woman, by the way.
Yes.
I hear her in the background.
Yes.
Oh, I didn't hear her.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can hear her in the background.
You could just
She's a great
hear,
woman.
Yeah, you could kind of hear.
She's so good with them. She's so good. She's really good with them. At least in front of me, she is.
Here's what's scary about this. Is that she's having a rational discussion about something crazy.
Right.
It's like you're not saying we'll get the tapes, and then she's going, whoa. She's going, okay, get the tapes, but like she's having a real discussion.
Yes. Yes.
And then you think, oh, maybe I can be rational with her. Like it's got to be hard to. How many times have you tried to go back in and just be rational because she sounds normal for a second, like, and then you finally learn that doesn't work.
This didn't work for a couple days, and I also knew. I found out she still had a little bit of a urinary tract infection. So a lot of this is from a urinary tract infection.
Makes them crazier.
It started clearing up, and I'm going to say it kind of cleared up about 4 days ago. And now she'll have a conversation with little blips of, whoa, where'd you just go? But she'll have.
In general, it's much better.
At this time, she was not anywhere seen. But she really. She's talking about the FBI, and we have to get involved with the FBI, and she's in a place. So now she just mentioned the bull. So, again, we're in the...
Is this the baby bull?
Yeah, we're in assisted living, and watch where she goes with the bull.
Comes mommy down by the bull. Wow.
By the bull? They have a bull down there?
Yes, we have a little baby bull. He's going to
You're kidding.
No, you know what they're going to do?
You sure?
I almost slept with him.
With the bull?
Yeah, you know what he was going to do, don't you?
What was he going to do?
He's going to cut me up and throw me in there.
The big bull?
No, he was no bigger than here. He was
Who's going to cut you up?
The butcher has connections, I guess. I don't...
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, I didn't think that far ahead. I don't know who was going to do it.
Holy bonkers.
But, yeah, they have a regular thing down there. They have one for the bull... Those kind of animals, like the bull, baby bulls.
Yeah.
They have chickens. They have... And this phone does not ring in your room.
It doesn't?
No.
Oh.
No.
Huh.
And sometimes, if someone's in this apartment,
yeah,
it don't ring in this apartment.
Okay.
You have to change the whole system. That's so that if there's a customer in here...
Okay, the customer... My mom I don't know if she does it here, but she went and now, do you see?
Wow.
I could see why, if you're not around her all the time and she insulted like your sister,
yes,
why that would get to her, because she sounds rational,
yes,
even though she's saying crazy shit.
Yes.
But she sounds like she's very aware of what she's saying.
Yes.
What happens with the baby bulls?
I hope that's what she was referring to, because a bull, I hope that's not a black orderly. Oh, that's frightening.
She's totally referring to a baby.
An actual baby bull.
And she was telling everyone about this baby bull. I was going to eat her. They were going to chop her up. And the butcher, but she went literally from that to, there's the phones in this place need to be changed. And when we went into conversation about a phone and...
The customer,
meaning it's a whorehouse. So it went from that to, she started explaining, I don't know if she did in this, but she did a couple of times where she went, okay, number 3 means it's a new customer. Number 5 means I know the customer. And number 1 means this is the good one. So definitely use the 1, and you have to use the 3 rooms down the hall. I'm like, so now I'm thinking like, is this thought in her head somewhere? Like
why is it?
Because before she went crazy, she used to always say, I would have done well if I was a madam. She brought up being a madam a lot my last 15, 20 years. She's like, I don't blame her. I mean, you get paid, just laying on your back, get paid. I mean, come on. I would have definitely, there's a little part of me like, man, I wonder if this might have been something there with you. I don't know.
Or did she look at it maybe easier than getting married 4 times? You said one guy was an asshole, too.
Yes. Yeah. Well, she always chased money, and because she chased money, I think that's why once the guy realized ew, you just want me for my money. Then he started having a field day on it. Like, you beat her and
Jesus Christ.
Right. So, all right. So
the customer possibly talking about the whorehouse.
Customer talking about. I think we're going in a whorehouse.
Let me back up a little bit here.
Change the whole system. That's so that if there's a customer in here, they don't hear it.
Got it.
And the same way next door, our third bedroom.
All right, let me see.
Right.
Now, see, the reason I found out was that the morning I was cleaning your room that you were supposed to come back, remember?
Yes.
And I thought, why doesn't he call me? And it got to be 12 o'clock, and I picked up the phone. There was nothing there, and I thought, that's funny. There's not even a dial tone. And then she saw me doing it, and she said, you won't get anybody. And I really gave up on her. I thought she's nothing but a fucking liar too. And then she said I stopped all calls, but I didn't hurt nobody. I just get away from me. Just stay away.
Wow.
Don't.
This is like many different conversations.
It goes on and on and on and on.
But it almost sounds like you could follow along with it.
Yeah.
But it's 5 or 6 pieces of different conversations all as one now.
Yeah. It just keeps going all together, and then
and she has all the confidence in the world that she's making complete sense, and that's what's kind of creepy.
But
about
here's what's interesting. Now that it's the urinary tract infection has cleared up, and she is not as crazy. And now she's almost back to the way she used to live in my house. She's aware when she goes bonkers. Like she'll now go, oh my God, this is a horrible disease. And she'll ask, like, did I kill anyone? I went, no, Ma, you didn't. She's like, did I hit anyone? No, you didn't. She's like, Jimmy, I'll swear I'll be at the window and you're landing a plane, and you landed the plane and you were coming up, and then I go, how can... There's no fucking planes landing. It's so weird. So I'll have to get her taped doing that, but she's now aware when she goes bonkers. Right. And she's well aware of her conversation of, like, yes, I saw her yesterday, and she said she saw her first husband. She's like, it was weird. It was a dream, but it was, like, so real. And I don't know if my mind's good. He picked me up, and we danced, and I could see everything in the room, and he laughed, and it was so good to see him, and he said, it was good to see you, and I'll see you again, and I'll be back. And he put me back in bed, and then I woke up, and then you came here, like, wow.
And she'll say, I'm worried that I'm losing my mind.
Yeah,
right?
she says I'm losing. It's a horrible disease. This is a horrible disease.
Holy shit. Want to go back to this?
Yeah, I'm not sure what the rest is, but let me...
let's see.
Stay away.
Wow.
Don't ring, and nothing rings. Didn't tell you the ice storm the night it was raining when the boys marched. There was no phone downstairs. Never rang.
That's the war.
Well, maybe it was last night. I don't know what night it was anymore. Last night, tonight. But I know you got to be very careful. And I got to make believe I'm still on these pills because, well, that's easy. Oh, no, it isn't. You got to watch what you say. I got to make believe that I'm still on the pills. So just when you're going out and everything, and if Dee says, let's go take Mom, say, no, I think she's better. She likes to stay home alone. She feels safe.
Okay.
Or something.
Okay.
But make sure there's nobody in the house with me. I'm going to get me a great big bulldog from Barbie.
That's a good idea.
To sit there and watch.
That's a great idea.
Bulldog.
I think that is a great idea. I don't know if cats have hair, don't they? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, all right.
She's looking at someone's shoes.
Huh?
She's looking at someone's shoes and thinks it's a cat.
Oh, my God.
But did you... I mean, she went from... Then she was in the war struck when the boys marched home in the ice and the snow, and
it's all glimpses of memories.
Yes,
it just pops into her mind, and that's what she's talking about.
It's like surfing your mind.
Exactly, that's what it is.
If every thought you've had or experience you've had was written down on a piece of paper, and then someone just walked into the room with a leaf blower and like. And then you're just kind of grabbing like little random bits. It's interesting to hear.
The confidence is what's creepy.
Right?
She's right in there.
She's right in there, and she knows it.
She thinks she's making complete sense.
Yes. And so, she just saw something on the floor, and she went, oh, there's cats. They let cats in here. And it was like the bottom of a chair or something.
Yeah, all right.
I'm going to give you a big
All right, she can have her...
Don't tell anybody, okay? I'm giving you a half a banana.
I'm telling.
So for dinner tonight, drink water.
I'll tell Dee, can I please have a dog because I need a helper.
What kind of dog?
I don't know, what kind do you think? I'm going to tell you something. Mookie was a good dog.
Mookie was a great dog.
Mookie!
He was an Army dog. He was a Navy dog.
He was?
Yeah.
That's right.
My dad.
Okay, now.
I remember you talking about Mookie, so I know that's
Yes.
real.
So, what's up, Charlie?
Charlie?
Charlie's my friend. He's driving up to Maine right now. He's listening.
Oh,
He
nice.
went,
What's up, Charlie?
Crazy mom tapes. I love this. Get up there safe. We'll hang when you get. Charlie's great. He's a good hang. But anyway, my dog Mookie. But she went from Mookie to, he was a military dog. Now, her first dog she ever had was this military dog that her father got somehow.
Right.
So that was a great description, Jimmy, a leaf blower of memories, and she's just plucking each one. So this is a perfect example. She went from my dog, and it was a military dog. She went right to her first. Which is I think it's kind of cool what this dog is. It's a military dog. She talks about how it used to always attack anyone that bothered the baby or something.
Dog.
He was?
Yeah.
That's right.
My dad got him out of the Navy. What did you want?
Me?
What kind of dog?
I think I want a German Shepherd.
Okay, that's what Bobby raises.
Yes.
We'll get two.
Get two of them. You want?
Yeah.
It might be too big for you. You know who'd be a good dog? Like what Paul and Christina have. That white.
Oh, yeah.
What's the name of him?
Yeah, but Patty has one. That's Pat.
Yes. What's the name?
What's his name? Bought two dogs like that. Almost like that.
I have no clue. She's
German.
But she does know my brother.
Their names.
Right on.
I know
His name is Duncan. You want banana?
Can you eat laying that low?
You better try eating it first, Jim.
Oh yeah. You want me to test it? I'll test it.
She wants you to be the
That's very funny.
They came with food. She's like, oh no, you eat that first. She wants you to taste the food. Wait, before I take a taste of this.
Oh, is that great?
My son's here. He's going to die first.
Right.
And then I could give the money to my sisters.
Wow.
Isn't that crazy?
I would listen to this all day.
Right?
This has to be
Let's make the show.
a web series or something.
Let's make it. I'll start tomorrow.
If you tape your mom, I'll tape mine.
Let's do it. Then we'll play it once a week.
Mine's about a year behind yours, I think.
That's fine. We'll do.
Like I said, so far my mom thinks I have 4 kids. I only have 2. She told me, she goes, as I'm leaving, she goes, you know what today is? Today, it was 10 years ago your brothers graduated high school.
Oh, wow. How old's your mom?
She's 79.
Okay.
She's getting there. But, I mean, my brothers graduated way longer than 10 years ago, and they don't. Of course. And you don't graduate high school in the middle of summer. But as she says it, she's like, she believes it.
And your mom's in a home?
Yeah.
Assisted living?
Yeah, we're doing that same thing, too.
Wow. And
she'll get worried. She'll be like, "Yeah, I think my mind's going. It's really bothering me."
My mom will say
She'll tell the same stories 3 or 4 times. She was never like that whatsoever. And pieces of conversation, not this bad, but sort of the same type of thing.
Right.
Where she's trying to tell like old stories and stuff, but it's like 4 or 5 different
Mixing
things.
and matching different pieces and facts.
Yeah.
But this is strictly a urinary tract. I've never heard of a urinary tract infection.
Right.
Never heard of it.
I had no idea it could do that much damage to your brain.
That's psychotic.
Oh,
and she's honestly, she's never recovered.
I just love that she wants you to taste the food because she might be getting poisoned.
Thanks, Mom.
And she's like, yeah, you taste it first.
Hey, you taste it first. Let's see how
that makes complete sense.
Yeah, let's see how he reacts, and then we'll take it from there.
Yeah, you want me to test it? I'll test it.
Now, are you insinuating, my friend?
That's the
Don't
nurse.
sit on me.
You're not going to sit on your lap.
No, I don't
Are
want
you
you.
insinuating I would do something to hurt you?
No, you wouldn't hurt me.
Look.
You wouldn't hurt Jimmy.
I just had it bite.
I would not.
Judy.
What?
you'd hurt somebody here if you had to.
No, I wouldn't.
You wouldn't.
Honey, I've been beat up, bitten, and I never hit a soul.
Meet a fellow beat up, bitten bitch.
You're a fellow beat up, bitten bitch. So that means I'm a bitch too.
That's right.
I've been called a lot worse, so that's okay.
Me too. Who cares?
I'm not kidding, I have been.
You want to sit up a little?
Yeah. Well, you knocked me down.
I knocked you down. I didn't mean to knock you down.
I have to sit very carefully.
Yeah, I knocked her down.
What do you mean?
Well,
Look who's here.
My
Wow.
sister showed up.
Really?
Yes. And I couldn't. I was like, I think the conversation was sort of, I don't know if it continues. Does it continue?
You got 2 more minutes. Is it worth playing?
I don't know. I don't care.
Let's just play it.
Let's just play. I really don't know what's on.
Who cares?
Who's that?
it looks like Doreen.
It is Doreen.
I don't know. I think she's a cuckoo bird. How you doing there, Hotshot?
She graduated to the walker. She's starting walking.
I'm very
now.
proud
Let
of
me tell you
her.
something. When she starts walking, you guys better be on full
To
alert.
read it off.
She'll
What do you
never
have in a
sit down.
banana?
Banana. Would you like to wear it?
Now,
To wear it?
Would you like to wear it?
Come closer.
Sure.
Would you
Bring
ask
it on,
her?
Mama.
Come on.
That's your sister talking to her like she's 3 years old?
Thank you. Yes. Yeah, right. Like, she's not 3. Just talk.
Just talk. She'll pick up what she can.
Yes.
Oh my God! I thought that was a nurse at first. I'm like, no, I think that's the sister.
No, that's.
Oh, I don't like that.
That's the one who's accused me. Yeah, I don't like when people talk to my mother like, dude, she's not retarded and 3 years old.
Right. She'll pick up on some stuff.
She'll pick up on such thing.
Eating a banana?
Hey, what do we got here? Oh, look at your piggy toes.
Right.
One goes to the market, one stays home. What are you, retarded? I'm sorry, I'm just pissed.
I think people don't know how to react though when someone.
That's your own mom.
But when someone's saying this is a delicious banana, would you like to wear it? I think
Jimmy with the logic.
But I think people's natural, like, I'm talking to an adult reaction, and it's almost easier to go into that, like, okay, I can handle it like this.
I agree.
Because logically, it's like, okay, I can have this moment, but that moment is crazy, and
You're
this
right.
moment's.
I'm looking for a little. I'm very
fair enough.
This one bothers
Fair
me.
enough.
Yeah, fair enough.
Come closer.
Sure. Bring it on, Mama.
Come on.
do you want to sit up for a little bit? Let's sit up.
What happened? You didn't cover them before?
Ready?
I told them 5 times.
1, 2, 3.
Oh, man.
Yeah, I help you.
All right, lean forward for a second.
Yeah, hold on. I help you.
Here. Lean forward for a second.
Yeah. Doris,
Yes.
would you mind if I help you a little bit?
No.
No? Okay.
No, she's
1,
my
2, 3.
She's the best.
1, 2, 3. Good girl. Okay. A little bit more, maybe.
Yeah, a little bit
A
more.
little bit more. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Pick that hiney up.
Okay.
Okay, good, good.
Better?
Yeah.
Sure?
How much time left?
Still there, but it's better.
What's there?
Can I eat? No.
What?
You have the banana, yeah?
No, it's not a banana. It's a piece of bow.
Yeah, I don't know.
And it's stuck
Where?
inside and out, halfway. Halfway in and halfway
She's
out.
going to go get some juice for
Will
you.
I give you some juice, okay?
Okay, because I took some.
Yes.
Don't bring.
Yeah, do you have a juice here?
No, you seem okay. Get a chair.
Yeah, you seem all right.
Fine, I'm fine.
10 seconds. Yeah, I think after this, because we were trying to sit her up, I just cut it, and then once my sister got there, I just cut it
Yeah,
out.
you know what? Your sister fucked it up.
I had a good thing going there.
Yeah, you and your mom had a good flow going, and then your
It's a
sister,
great flow,
the buzzkill
and-
came in. Started with that baby talk.
Hey, that's a banana. Are you sitting up? That's great.
You want some banana? Let me take a nap first.
All right.
That was great. I'll tell you that.
Entertaining, right?
Extremely. I could listen to those tapes all day.
I'll definitely,
You got another one, maybe?
I do.
One more?
I do. I'm going to have to take a pee break, though.
Yeah,
I got to piss too.
Let's
Let me take a pee break.
You know what? Why don't we play Night Train all the way through? Fuck it. Jim Brewer's here. For Jim Brewer's touring dates, go to jimbrewer.com.
She makes much more sense. That like she's much more lucid than I thought she would be listening to it. It's just the subject matter is so nutty.
Right.
But like listening to her talk, like she knows your name, she knows your sister's name.
Right.
Yes. It's really weird what she knows. Yeah.
And even my brother with the 2 dogs, like he has 2 German Shepherds, and she's like, "Oh, yeah, Bobby with the 2 German Shepherds." Like, wow. So it's like she's out in loony bins, a big cloud, and all of a sudden she comes right through the cloud. She goes, "Bobby, 2 German Shepherds," and then she's
like, gone again.
Right. You were right on target right there.
Crazy.
It's not so.
I wonder if they'll be able to figure that shit out. You know,
sure. DNA, they'll fucking fix it.
Especially because you got, you got spurts where she's right there. So I wonder if somehow they can figure that shit out.
I'll record her now, which I often do. I have great conversations with her now that she's out of that world.
Everything, right?
But she still has her wackiness, but she's much clearer now.
All right, maybe one more tape of...
I'll look for it. I'll go to the bathroom. I'll look.
3 men, 1 urinal. Let's hit it, boys.
And don't forget Jim Norton's Vice show, not Vice show.
My Vice show
The
tomorrow.
Vice show on Vice.com. Make sure you take a peek at that. But first, it's Night Train. Right now, right? Hit it. Yeah. More with Breuer. Stay there.
We'll be right back with more Opie and All right, so Opie and who? Opie and Jim? But they don't call it that. Who the hell's on the damn show? That Falcone guy? Whatever. Stay right there. Welcome back to more Opie and the other guy's gone guy. What the fuck? So what the fuck are these two supposed to do? Just pretend like nothing ever happened? What do you call this fucking show? This is Bush League, guys. This is fucking Bush League. I don't even be part of this shit. All right, fine. Welcome back. There you go.
All right, we're back with Jim Breuer, who's just killing it. I just checked my Twitter. They're loving you today, Breuer. They're loving you.
Well,
fuck. JimBreuer.com for tour dates. He's going to be everywhere. He's getting ready to do another special at the Paramount in Huntington, but that's down the road. But I just want to promote those guys because they treat me very well.
I love that place.
And they got a very, very good venue that they take pride in. We're going to try to do something with them in the near future.
Great.
So, and I think Jimmy should book a weekend there eventually.
Oh, my God.
You know what it is? When I'm shooting something, I go out and do club dates because I can do 5 and work on the material.
Right.
Yeah. 5 at a club instead of 1 theater.
Well, eventually. You know, it'll make sense, and then we'll get you in there.
No, I just wanted to give a boring explanation about my schedule. There was no need for that. Who cares? I think I say that. Gives a shit.
I was just in Huntington. I stopped off at FA Trials, and I passed the Paramount, and Stephen Wright's going to be there.
Wow.
We had Stephen Wright in here once. He fucking was...
No, he's in a couple times.
He's been in a few times?
More than once.
Maybe I wasn't here for one of them. I love him.
People... It's funny. The movie Half Baked...
Right.
Brought a whole different awareness to him. Like we grew up with Stephen Wright.
Oh, yeah.
I still think he's one of the most brilliant comics to come.
Right.
And... But right after Half Baked came, his notoriety started just kind of fading away. He wasn't in the limelight as much. He wasn't. Mm-hmm. And I remember seeing him in Boston. He was like, Jesus, that movie just kickstarted everything. He's like, people know me as the guy on the couch. I thought about this too. If Chappelle doesn't care about the money, but I wonder what a tour like that would be, where it's just the half-baked comic tour, and you'd have Chappelle.
That would sell out everywhere.
Me, Stephen Wright, and Harlan Williams.
Right.
Wow.
Half-baked tour.
How about you do it without Chappelle?
Oh no, I would never. I would never. No. You know how many people? But no. But you know how many people I've said, "Hey, you guys doing?" Like, no.
Right.
That's Dave's beast. He's the nugget. It's his gig.
You guys talk?
Take 90%.
Right. You guys talk? You and Chappelle?
I just saw him for the first time. I was really... Listen, I'm not going to... I was a little hurt that he didn't reach out or talk for a while. Because I always thought of him as something more than just the guy... I knew him before he blew up.
You guys had projects together, too.
Yeah, we had buddies, and we hung out a lot, and we talked a lot, just about life. And I consider him a very close friend off the stage as well. And I didn't hear from him for a while, and I was, there was a little part of me that was hurt. But I also understood him, and I think I know him well enough when, it's not personal. And then I played Toledo a couple months ago, and he was in the green room waiting for me. I'm not gonna lie to you, it felt like seeing my brother coming to visit me. It felt really good. And he's like, "Man, come see me at you're gonna be around Radio City. I'm playing Radio City." And so it was really good to see him. And we talked, and we laughed hard, and we caught up, and it was really good.
He's doing well. Seems like he's in a good place.
He's in a great place. Yeah. He's in a good place.
It's nice when you feel like picking up some money just to go do Radio City for 10 shows.
10 sold-out shows, right?
And I got to be honest, I don't even think it's about the money. I just think it's about, I want to do shows, and I want to do it my way. And I want to, I'm going to see Radio City. Is there still demand? 9 shows at radio.
It was 9. Wow.
I mean, that's nuts. That's berserk. That's
how many people for Radio City?
5,000 or 6,000.
5,000 or 6,000. He did 9 of them.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
It's like probably close to 3 gardens.
That's 3-4 garden shows just completely sold out, and no one's going to leave that show going, he's all right.
Right.
It was good seeing him. And they leave. No, I mean, he's one of the greatest. He really is, in my opinion.
How many years had you not talked?
I'm going to say about 3, 4. Whenever that whole thing went down,
right,
we talked up to maybe a year later, and then I didn't hear from him at all.
But it seemed like he really disappeared, though.
He had a lot. You know, people forget that he was a kid. He came to New York. He was a kid.
Right.
And
I actually was in the audience for his first Letterman appearance. And I think he was like 7. I want to say he was like 17, 18 years old, right?
People forget too. Yeah, I mean, he was also Comic Relief.
Right.
And when he was on Comic Relief, I don't know if it was Whoopi Goldberg or whatever, they brought him back out. That's never been done ever in the history of ever. And they said, man, bring that kid back. Who's that kid? Bring that kid back out. And they brought Dave Chappelle back out during I remember being young and I was so excited for him when he got Robin Hood, and me and my wife sat there just like giddy kids, like, oh my God, Dave, this is so exciting. and he and he started one of the funniest things I ever heard him say. Like, he just never was really caught up in the rat race. He gets the script for Con Air. And I said, Dave, oh my God, this is sick. This is like Nicolas Cage. Like, yeah, man. Oh my God, what's the script? How's your role? And he goes, dead nigga, pays 49.
That sums him up right there.
That sums it up. Dead nigga, pays 49.
49.
Dead nigga. Kill the nigga. Jeez. So funny.
Oh, that's great.
So yeah, it was good. It was really good seeing him, man. It was really, really good seeing him, and I think we're going to see a lot more.
Did you go to Radio City?
I did not. I was away and
doing your own thing.
Yeah, and you know what? And that's another thing. Like, I don't want to. He's got so many bottom feeders and leeches too. I'm sure that I don't want to be. I just want him to know I'm safe. I'm not looking for anything from you. I'm really not.
With that, another tape has arrived.
Another one?
That's right.
How was it? You get to hear any of it?
This is a good closure one, right?
Yeah.
Doesn't my mom kind of say, like, I'm done?
This is a sad one.
I know.
It's kind of sad. Do you want to end sad?
Yes.
Sure. All right.
Yes.
All right, so here's how this goes.
People. Make them cry for the rest of the day.
Well, here's how it goes. I do remember on this one, when I saw her, she's been through the ringer.
She's had a crazy life. I read some of that shit in your book.
Oh, I haven't. I'm not going to release it all until she passes away.
But you did tell a lot.
Well, I'll tell a lot more when she passes away.
You just said today that she was a dirty monkey.
She was a dirty monkey. She was a dirty, filthy monkey.
She knows a little too much about the whorehouse, but
she knows a lot about the whorehouse, boy.
I'm trying to think what movie she could have possibly have seen, where she got her knowledge from.
I don't know. She used to talk about it a lot when she was sane.
Yeah.
How every time, like that lady who got busted, I don't know, years ago.
Yeah, there's always a madam that gets busted here and there.
Yeah, it's a big madam. She's like, I don't blame her. I mean, jeez, I would have done that. And what are you, 2 years in jail? Come back, get my money back. She totally is a supporter, 100% of madams and prostitution and knocking it out. So,
wow,
she's my mom's. There's definitely some dirty monkey in there. I love her to death, but she got this some dirty monkey.
This is a shorter tape.
Yeah,
this is shorter. Minutes. So basically, I walk in and she's in a clinic now where they gave her a drug. To get rid of her anxiety and her fear that everyone's trying to kill her and everyone's out to get her. And she wouldn't be so confrontational. Very confrontational. And when I saw her, it was the first time in my life where I saw her, she was done with living. And I think I start off by saying that. All right, let's just
yeah. You start off by going in and realizing that she's finished.
Yeah, okay. I think I broke down after I started driving home and I broke down.
It's gonna be that bad?
Well, it's just like you hear your parent going, "I'm done. I'm out."
Okay.
This is the first time I've ever seen you where you look like you're done.
I think I'm cooked.
You look exhausted.
I'm worn out.
You're worn out. Oh, Mom.
Don't forget me, okay?
Oh, Mom, I would never forget you. Hey, you were great to me.
Yeah, you were great to me.
Oh, my God, you were great to me.
Oh, my God, I haven't listened to this.
You were so good to me. You taught me everything about
you were good.
Being independent, about taking care of myself, how to date. You always warned me about girls.
That's right.
You taught me how to be independent, have respect, do what I wanted to do, chase my dreams.
That's right.
Don't be a freeloader.
That's right.
Look at where I'm at.
That was all.
Don't be a freeloader.
That was you and Dad.
From being a little kid up the block.
Yeah, and you and Dad both had it rough, and then you met each other.
That's right.
And through a miracle, you pulled through.
Yeah, we did.
And the others may not have as great experiences as me, and you may not had great experiences. You had a bunch, and you didn't have a bunch.
Yeah.
But we had a kick-ass run.
Yeah, yes, I did.
I never look back on, oh, my mother.
No.
I always look back on, wow, she gave me a lot of love. I do.
Yeah, yes, you're right.
This is a reality show.
I made it. I made it through a lot of people helping me, taking my hand, and walking me most of the way.
Yeah. Yep.
I hope it stays this way until I close my eyes in the coffin.
I didn't see that coming. For the record,
that is heavy.
Wow, that was heavy. I apologize. I didn't know it was
That's good, man. That's life, though.
I didn't know it was that heavy.
God, bro, you're a good dude, man.
I forgot. I swear in my kid's life, I've tape recorded so many, and I haven't listened to them all, and I just heard that beginning, like we had a kick-ass run. I went, oh, maybe we could play this one. I swear in my life,
That's good, dude.
No, that's solid right there.
It's real life, man. Wow, this was therapy. Thank you. This is definitely. I don't have to book it next week.
I got a little teary-eyed there. I'm not gonna lie to you.
I did
I
too.
felt some moisture.
No, I got a little crumbled up too because I didn't know it was going there, and I was trying to make the rooster noise to avoid my.
But
it was hard for me to feel emotions. I'm watching Opie's hand hover over that button.
I gotta do something. You found the perfect.
I gotta do something. But I'm looking at that freckled arm over the button. I'm like, this is not going to be good.
You waited for it. I mean, you couldn't have written that. How did you even know? She went,
that's an ending.
I'll close my eyes in that coffin. Next week on Reality Breuer. Right.
But here's the question. What happened right after that? Because she's still around. And what was the next crazy thing?
Then she went into the, after that, she went into assisted living. And that was the bull riding and the this and the that. And now she's kind of.
So she's still rocking.
Yeah. Yeah. I just saw her yesterday. I came back from the road yesterday. I took her out of the place and we drove around. And tomorrow, every day this week, I'm going to take her out. Just do her out, and I'll tape record some conversations. But she's normal now, which is also not normal, but like
how many?
She'll have really good conversations.
How do you find time for all this?
Because I don't read the papers or listen to the news.
Good point.
I mean, this is what's important in life. If my kids are off in camp. Me and Dee, we spend a lot of time, we go bike riding, all this other stuff. But in the mornings, I'll go get my mom. We sit at this little cafe, and we just hang out. I mean, it's
Chill
just
out.
spending time and let her talk and let her enjoy whatever she's got left. And then I'll see my dad later in the day at home. And
I didn't get to ask you about your daughters and stuff.
we don't need to go there. This is perfect.
Everyone's good, right?
Yes.
All right, next time.
Another time.
Next time.
Yes. Thanks for having me today.
Next time on Breuer Reality. Man, that was good, right?
Yes, phenomenal. Jim's one of my favorites.
I feel so relieved. I feel like I took a nap. I feel good.
We just didn't call your sister.
No, I'm kind of glad we didn't.
Okay, all right. Remember the time
she'll hear about this, I'm sure.
We called your mom that one time.
That was,
you know
how many people remember that?
That was amazing.
You know how many people come up to me about that?
That was amazing.
That was nuts.
That was before she was going off the rails, too.
Yeah, that was right
when she got on the train.
Right.
Night train.
She was smacking my dad around. Oh, my God.
And we got her to admit it on the show.
Right. Wow. Yeah, that was nutso. And you guys would pretend you were a therapist. You guys did great.
Well, I might know a little bit. I might know a little bit about some of this stuff.
It was really good.
Yeah.
So what, Jimmy's show?
Yeah, let's get out of here.
That's okay. Tomorrow, Vice.com. That was just, I'll plug it like a fucking whore that I am tomorrow. And for Jim's dates, you got a bunch of dates coming out.
Whatever. Just go on the website and you find them.
JimBreuer.com. And Breuer is Breuer, because people spell it Brew. He's not the fucking governor of Arizona. It's Breuer.
I've known Breuer for at least 15 years now, and you're one of my favorites by far. By far, your storytelling is second to none. I can't even think of someone else that does stories with their comedy like you.
Well, thanks, man. You've always said that. I know.
No, I just want to say it to your face, and every chance I get, I go see you because I know it's going to be different every single fucking time. So.
Well, thank you. It was nice telling that and have Jimmy just knock out punches to end the stories.
It was
my God,
quite fun.
I had some belly laughing.
Yeah.
There was one real good keeper today.
Oh, the ass eating.
Before the ass eating, there was another one.
Was it Betty's ass?
No, it was Nancy.
Oh, Nancy,
Betty's ass.
No, Betty was the other one. Betty's the Irish woman.
There was a good 2 or 3 today that I fell out of my chair.
Some strong home runs.
Right. So here goes Brewers. Double, triple, double. And Norton comes up. There's a drive. Oh, man, the outfielder doesn't even look where the ball's going.
No, what it is, though, you load the bases.
Right.
With no outs, so I have to get a pitch down the middle.
That's right.
It's great.
You've done all the legwork. I just fucking stick my fat head out of a bush.
But I'll add to it, then you hit it out like Dave Kingman. When Dave Kingman would hit a home run, holy fuck.
It stayed hit.
He would strike out 1,000 times a season, but those 30, 40, 50 homers were always amazing. You remember Dave Kingman?
Of course I do.
That fucking guy would fall down, he would swing so hard.
I was just going to say.
As a Mets fan, you loved it. Well, you hated all the strikeouts, but it was all worth it when you got to see an 890-foot fucking home run.
And that's all
destroyed someone's car in the parking lot.
And that's all you had as a Met fan back then because they were so bad. All you had was maybe Kingman will knock out one of those balls today. There were shots like I haven't seen shots like that in baseball in decades.
Yeah, because you're not allowed to strike out 1,000 times a season anymore.
Right. Who hits a ball out of a stadium? He would hit it out of the stadium. Who does that?
It was either a home run or a strikeout, guaranteed every single time. And if he got a single or double, it was just some mistake. It hit off the tip of his bat or something.
You're right.
Remember?
Here comes Kong. We called him Kong.
That's right.
Ah, God.
He was fun to watch.
What do you think of them now?
I swear I'm so out of baseball. I take more of a peek at the Phillies than anyone else because I just
filmed something down there last night with them.
With the Phillies?
Yeah, doing something for Fox Sports and
something. That's pretty cool.
It's a one-off. It's pretty. It's candy from a baby. It's easy to check out the food and stuff like that from all the stadiums.
Oh, okay.
And I was taking a look at these guys, and Utley I love Utley. He's like this skinny. He's got little chicken legs.
Right.
But his upper back, his shoulders, he's got chiseled top, back, shoulders.
He didn't believe in working on legs in the gym. He's one of those guys. Right?
Seriously, I loved, because the Phillies, that's a team that I wish my team was. I love the Phillies.
The passion they got for the Phillies down there is pretty crazy.
And well deserved.
Pretty crazy.
A lot of guys don't like to work legs. My trainer says that all the time.
I don't work legs.
I like to work legs. It helps you lose weight because you have a lot of muscle down there, so it's a lot of burning going on.
All right, I lie. I take cardio kickboxing with soccer moms.
Do you?
Yeah, I work my legs.
That's good.
Do you really do that?
Heck yeah.
Nice.
Dude, I tell you what.
Yeah.
If I took you once...
Oh, no, I'm not laughing at it. I know it's a crazy workout.
Yeah, I was going to say.
It's just the soccer mom part.
But
there's some good. But there's things, it's worth.
Dude, your belly's showing. Cover yourself.
What? Oh, sorry.
But is it a real Is it a real kickboxing workout, or is it like a 1 and 2 and 3? Get those legs up, Jim. Legs up, or is it like a fucking hardcore fighting workout?
It's a hardcore workout.
Okay.
Have you gone? Oh, sorry. Have you gone yoga yet?
Oh God, never.
You won't do the yoga.
I can't.
Even Kenny's doing yoga.
I can't.
Our own Club Soda Kenny.
I have a pair of fucking yellow satin shorts with no underpants. I love to yoga in those. Take a Cialis and hit the yoga mat.
Kenny's doing yoga?
Yeah, it's creepy with his fucking awful hairdo.
There he is. He'll tell you.
Really?
Kenny.
You doing yoga?
Tell Breuer before we get out of here about your yoga. I like the haircut.
Oh, I got my Montreal haircut.
I see. Oh, yeah, we're going to Montreal. I keep forgetting. When do we leave? Tomorrow?
Yes, we leave tomorrow
after the show. All right, so we're broadcasting live in Montreal, the Comedy Festival, Thursday and Friday.
Yes, you will.
It's sold out, by the way. We can't fit any more people in. That's kind of nice. Thanks.
Yeah.
Oh, where are you doing it?
No, I mean, no.
Is it in a little theater or something?
No, it's smaller than that.
Okay.
They give us a room.
Hotel.
Yeah.
Give us a room. It'll be
in
about...
the ballroom.
Huh? Tell me about your yoga.
Yes,
I had my 6th class yesterday.
It's cool.
And what? First of all, what attracted you to do? What made you go? I'm going to do yoga.
Well, they said they were hoping for a man with a haircut like Spartacus. Just sign up immediately.
Yeah.
He goes, yeah.
I just wanted to try a different workout.
What wasn't working?
Well, he has a bad shoulder that he refuses to get looked at. He's had a bad shoulder for about 10 years.
Yeah. I just don't want an operation.
But
I don't blame you.
I keep telling him maybe you don't need an operation. Maybe a little rehab.
So I'm on the fence about yoga. I can't decide whether I like it and I'm getting enough out of it.
Can you do the warrior pose today? What pose could you do for us today?
Warrior 1? Which one?
Do you feel a little gay when you're in it? Because and I don't mean that. You know what I mean?
No,
like a little
you don't
party.
have to explain. We always refer to you and how you use the word gay and faggot correctly.
Correct.
No, because
there's no hate in your voice when you say those words.
No,
it's just something. It's just something we were brought up with.
There's a lot of hot chicks to gander at in the class.
I get that. I'm not talking about your sexuality. I'm talking like it's just like, for instance, if I were, the minute I put on the yoga pants, I just feel this is wrong.
No, I do in shorts and a t-shirt.
Yeah, you don't do that. What are you gay? You don't do yoga pants.
All right. The minute I'm making a pose, like
some of the poses are a bit bad. The downward facing dog is a little mysterious.
Just a couple of them, and I just immediately go. I don't. It's like the ice cream man pulls you in, and you go.
The shit ain't easy.
Just come around the corner. I get a weird feeling. I get the same weird feeling thinking about yoga.
It's a tough workout.
As a man,
it's a tough
very
workout.
Hard. And it makes me feel bad about myself that I'm not good at it, and all those chicks are very bendable.
Yeah, but you're a monster compared to that.
Exactly.
Yeah, they're meant to be bendable.
Yeah, you're working on it. You're fucking.
What pose can you do for us today?
I don't know. That's another thing I get frustrated with. They hold the poses for too long. Like I get bored. Like let's move it.
Dude, take cardio kickbox, and don't use your one shoulder.
No, I do. I do that too.
Do the warrior pose.
Karate and judo.
Okay. Are you trying to lose weight?
No, I just want to be in shape.
Then stop eating whatever you're eating.
No,
because if you're working out as much as you're working out, I mean, then it's obviously the diet.
He doesn't eat anything.
No, I eat good.
No, you don't. I can look at you right now and know you don't. You eat tons of bread, cardio. Do you drink?
No, I'm straight edge.
You don't drink at all.
He's straight edge.
Well,
Jimmy,
he drinks, but not liquor.
There's just a few seeds.
Kenny's a batch swallower.
Oh my God.
A few seeds.
I think we're done.
Okay. Yeah, this is too blow for visual. Too blow.
No. But
take us out with a pose. What do you got? Warrior pose?
Oh, wow.
What pose can you do today?
You want me to do warrior
So now the
one?
yoga makes all the sense.
Yeah, go ahead. Little warrior
Really?
action.
Yeah.
Kenny is?
He's a karate guy, so he's already knows how to.
I'm not a ballerina.
No.
Show him a pose. Maybe you can turn him around.
Do elevator 1.
Here you go. Here's a pose.
Is Kenny gay?
Yes.
I never knew that.
No, he's not gay. Look at this.
How's my warrior?
His warrior 1.
You gotta like face forward and stuff.
That's good.
I was looking at Breuer.
That's good.
Eye contact, know what I mean?
Yeah, it's good.
There's his
I
warrior
like
pose.
it.
All right,
Okay.
We obviously are done for today.
Yes, it is. That was great.
Breuer, thank you so much.
I never knew that about Kenny.
What?
Makes a lot of sense now.
He's gay?
Yeah. Makes a lot of sense. It all makes sense now.
Yeah.
I like it. Good for you, man.
Thank you.
Are you officially out?
Yeah. I got nothing to be ashamed of.
No one said. No one. You brought that up. I was saying about shit. I'm just saying. You walk around. You go in the parades and all that. Just asking.
What would Kenny's outfit be at the parade? Let's think.
Wow.
Would he go leather? Would he go leather,
Superman.
Kenny?
No,
police
superhero
uniform.
guy.
You go police uniform? Or maybe wants to get away from that and show more of a feminine side.
I got the video on my Club Soda Kenny Facebook page of the parade last month.
And what'd you dress as? Were you dressed?
I was the cameraman.
Okay.
But what would you dress like if let's say, you went to
assless
a parade?
chaps?
You'd go assless chaps?
You go the Halford route.
Yeah.
All right, good for you.
You know, show off my pectorals.
But you go with the vest too, or
Yeah.
you go vest?
Yeah.
Studs?
You know, sun's out, guns out.
Studs? Ball in the mouth?
Balls in my mouth? Sure.
No, ball. That kind.
Ball gag.
Yeah.
Yeah, all right.
You got the strap around your head?
Prolapse my anus.
Plastic bag wrapped, zipped as tight as it can
Why
before.
not? You only live once.
Why the fuck would you do that?
Crazy,
That's
right?
some crazy shit.
What,
Yeah,
the breath play?
I don't even.
fuck.
It's so dark.
That is
So
way too
dark.
dark.
Yeah, it is.
So dark.
All right, Breuer. You
Wow,
come
fun
back and
time.
see
Thank
us
you.
soon. It's
Will
been
do.
way too long, all right?
Hey, man, good seeing you guys. Jimbo.
Thank you, brother.
Great
Good
seeing you.
Always.
Always. Kenny.
JimBreuer.com. We'll see you guys